What's up, guys? Sarus here, and welcome to Her Story. Now, this is a detective game that I've been wanting to play for a long time, and excuse me, I did something that I normally don't do. I did research on this game. I actually did a small playthrough for myself on this game just to get the mechanics down of it. I really didn't get anywhere in the story in any way, shape, or form. But I kind of know what I'm supposed to do because there's not a whole lot of information on the Steam page where you can download this. The game's like, what was it? It was $4.99. I bought it for like $1.49 because I got it on sale. But there's really not a whole lot of information. So what it is first thing you got to do, you have this setup right here, and it already has search terms in for murder. So you hit search, comes up with these 4 videos. Okay, you come over here to the DB checker. This is the database checker. Now what you need to do is you need to find all the videos to pretty much get all of your database. And each one of these little rectangle things equals a video. So there are a lot of videos, which means there are going to be a lot of parts to this. I am not going to be able to play this whole thing in one episode. Excuse me. There's just too much. I even have a pad and paper because you need one for this game. There is a lot you have to remember for it. Like I said, I had to do some research on this game. I don't know the story. I tried to stay away from the storyline. I know a tiny bit of what's going on, but there's a lot. There is a lot to it. So we're gonna get going right now. So what you need to do is you need to you need to watch all the videos. You need to figure out where she's lying. You need to tell where she's telling the truth. It's just, you need to fill up this whole database thing. It's it's absolutely insane. So let's get started.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Okay, and so we'll exit out of that. And what you want to do, you refresh this and see with every video that you play, a section of the database is kind of brought back, I guess you could say. So yeah, let's...
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Okay, so Simon is a name we have to remember. I also wrote down February, because I just don't know. And there are some videos that will reoccur with different search terms, but it won't make you rewatch them. It'll show which ones you have and have not watched with the little eyeballs that are in the left corner of the video itself.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other, just that. Stories.
Okay, so we'll refresh this and see it's given us a bunch of ones. So the green ones are ones we've seen in the past. The yellow one is one that we've just seen. So we're gonna go to our search terms, and you actually do have to use your key. You do have to use the keypad for this, by the way. Or you've got to use your yeah, you've got to use your keyboard. So we're gonna go. Let's go February first. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something. That's why I was speeding. And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet. But I really can't remember back to February.
Okay. So see, it just brought a little bit more of that storyline. And each one of these could be like a huge storyline or something that's a huge sequence of her, of the footage of her. And these are all like just different interviews for her. So, okay, now we're going to do Simon. Okay, see, now we got a whole bunch of new ones. 61 entries found, access limited to the first 5 entries, which means we gotta find keywords in each of the other videos in order to be able to get more of those videos for that interview. It's a lot of work, and like I said, you need paper, you need a pen or pencil or something. You're gonna need this. And again, this is gonna have to get chopped up into a bunch. I'm guessing 5 videos minimum. Maybe 6. I don't know. It all depends, but this is gonna be a long series, so just sit back and relax because there is a lot of just video to watch.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Okay, so I wrote down Smith. What was the name of the company again?
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
Okay, so I wrote down that. Let's refresh that. So this is like at the very beginning. So this would be like the first interview she ever did.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I bought a photo. They said I should bring a photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
Okay, so I also wrote down Roma. Roma or Rome?
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair.
And yes, you can fast. Rome, not Roma.
It's the best one I have.
By the way, Roma's a real place, so. Okay. And you can also exit out of the videos if you want to just check something real fast.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with. And the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Okay, Peter, Susan, Helen. And what's the place called?
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock.
The Rockington.
It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with. And the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Okay. God, there's going to be so much to go through on this.
Yes. There's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess. That kind of thing.
So it's in the computers. I've never heard that brand before, but okay.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
Accident. So I'm actually going to add this to the session, which is just this little like hot bar that you have down below. So videos that you can go back to. So accident. So let's refresh all this. Okay, see, we got a bunch of videos. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to look up... Ernst Brothers Glass. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. Okay, so I did spell it correctly, but there's no other video I need to look that up for. So, Rome. Hello. Did I just... Okay. So nothing else on Rome. Now what about Peter? Nope. Okay, Susan? No. Okay, Helen. Ah! Another video. Like I said, this is just a lot of typing and listening and watching.
I think he spoke to Helen. She said he was upset about her argument, but I'm not sure what else he said. He likes Helen. He likes blondes.
Okay. Let's go with the Rockington. Not just the rock. Okay, more videos. All right, and it looks like we're getting into new sessions.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Okay, so Eric, I don't know who that is, but we will find out here soon, I think.
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. We've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
Okay, that really didn't give us a whole lot.
No one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone summoned you from the Rock.
The Rock, I don't know. So, plumber. But I want to check out Eric. Okay, more videos. Let's refresh this first. Okay.
He was wearing a shirt. It's a blue turtleneck shirt and jeans. He has a watch. It's a really nice one. That was a gift from his boss, Eric. He had his coat, a long grey duffel coat, like Paddington Bear. He would have taken that with him. It's not in the house.
Okay. So, Simon's boss is Eric.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked on the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Okay. So, it's got a van.
Yes, that would be in his wallet. It's a Visa, a silver one. He doesn't like to spend money he doesn't have, so he usually pays with cash, but Eric convinced him to get one.
Okay.
Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences. Have you met his wife, Diane?
Okay. So now he's got a wife named Diane. That we just learned about. Ah, we're getting into more areas.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
So I still don't know her name though. I'll figure it out eventually. I think I'm gonna have to put Smith in here.
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric. He got it this year. It was a wedding anniversary gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Glasgow. Alright. I think that's how you spell. How do you spell Glasgow again? Glasgo. Okay, wait, did I spell? Okay, I did spell right. I suck at spelling. Okay.
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook, into her trendy ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Yes, I have. I use it as a spice. Especially when I'm making curry. Ooh, I should make curry for dinner. I haven't had that in a while. Ooh, I make some mean chicken curry.
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
Okay, and I think that's all 5 entries about Diane. So I don't know where to go from here. I guess oh, more things about Glasgow. Okay. Oh, we are starting to fill this up. This might be the last about excuse me, that we go through before I end this episode, because we've actually been recording for almost 20 minutes.
So I got in the car and I drove. I just kept driving north. Just kept going, just wanted to get as far away as I could. When I finally stopped, I was all the way up in Glasgow. I was so tired. I just had to sleep.
Okay. And I know you can actually use your own tags for like these videos and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that because I have a notebook.
Yes. I got to Glasgow, I was exhausted, so I pulled over and slept in the car. I woke up because a rubbish truck went past. I got some petrol, bought a coffee and a pastry, tried calling someone from the payphone, and then headed back.
No,
I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
Okay, so in other words, she's got no one for an alibi.
When I arrived in Glasgow, I was exhausted. The streets were empty. I was driving badly. And I hit a taxi. Not a big crash, just paintwork. The guy was so pissed off because I didn't have a driving license on me. But when I told him I was pregnant, he made sure I got to the hospital so they could check me out. It was fine. The hospital must have details when I was looked at. There's a scratch on the car.
Okay. Okay, so taxi accident. So I think that's all we're going to give for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will continue later with this series. Like I said, I think this is going to be a long series. We got through a lot of videos. We did. We watched a ton of videos, but we still, because I just hit refresh, we've still got a lot more to go according to the database checker. So, and like I said, this is very detective. This is very, very story-driven. God, I don't know. This is just gonna be kind of a big thing. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more of my videos, share with your friends and family. As always, I am Sarus Drake. I love each and every one of you, and I will talk and play for you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!